When people ask why so many world-changing inventions came from America, the answer isn't simple. It wasn't luck, it wasn't coincidence, and it certainly wasn't perfection. America became the world's innovation engine because it was born unfinished. From its earliest days, the United States was not tied to ancient systems or rigid traditions. It was a nation constantly rewriting itself, and that mindset extended to technology, science, and invention. In America, failure wasn't always the end. Sometimes it was the beginning. Inventors weren't required to come from royalty or elite bloodlines. They could be immigrants, farmers, mechanics, students, or self-taught dreamers. What mattered wasn't where you came from, but whether your idea worked. This environment created something rare, a culture where ideas moved fast. Patents protected innovation. Universities collaborated with industry. Investors took risks. And perhaps most importantly, society rewarded people who tried, even if they failed first. American innovation also thrived because of necessity. A vast land needed railroads. Growing cities needed power. Businesses needed speed. Communication needed to cross distance. Every challenge became an invitation to invent. And when these inventions succeeded, they didn't stay locked behind borders. They spread, transforming homes in Europe, factories in Asia, hospitals in Africa, and classrooms around the globe. That's why this story isn't just about America, it's about humanity. Tonight, we explore how a single nation's ideas reshaped the daily life of billions, how American inventions became the backbone of modern civilization. I'm Alina, and this is Pulsecast USA. Before electricity, human life obeyed the sun. When daylight ended, productivity ended. Homes grew dark. Streets became dangerous. Education, healthcare, and industry were limited by flame and fatigue. Electricity didn't just change technology, it changed time itself. Thomas Edison is often credited with the light bulb, but his real breakthrough was far bigger. Edison understood that invention meant nothing without infrastructure. A bulb was useless without power stations. Power stations were useless without wiring, and wiring was useless without public trust. So Edison built an entire system. Electricity extended the workday, improved safety, and accelerated urban growth. Factories multiplied production. Hospitals gained reliable lighting for surgeries. Schools expanded learning hours. For the first time in history, darkness was optional. But electricity's impact went far beyond illumination. It enabled refrigeration, preserving food and medicine. It powered communication. It laid the foundation for radios, televisions, computers, and eventually the internet. Electricity became the invisible backbone of civilization. And while the technology evolved, the core idea remained American. Build something scalable, affordable, and transformative. Critics mocked Edison's failures, thousands of them, but Edison famously replied that he hadn't failed, he had simply found thousands of ways that didn't work. That philosophy became the soul of American innovation. Today, nearly every aspect of modern life depends on electrical power, from smartphones to satellites, from hospitals to homes. All trace their lineage back to that moment when America decided darkness was a problem worth solving. For most of human history, geography was destiny. Oceans separated families. Continents divided cultures. Travel was slow, dangerous, and exclusive. Then, in 1903, two American brothers quietly changed everything. The Wright brothers were not wealthy engineers or government-funded scientists. They were bicycle mechanics with a deep understanding of balance, control, and persistence. Their airplane didn't just lift off, it shattered limits. Flight transformed warfare, trade, tourism, diplomacy, and emergency response. It allowed aid to reach disasters quickly. It allowed ideas to move faster than armies. The airplane shrank the world. What once took months now took hours. What once felt unreachable became routine. Air travel reshaped economies. Entire cities rose as global hubs. Cultures collided, blended, and evolved. And like many American inventions, aviation didn't stay exclusive. Commercial flight became accessible. Innovation focused on safety, speed, and scale. The airplane represented something deeply American, the refusal to accept natural boundaries as permanent. Gravity wasn't the enemy. Distance wasn't destiny. The sky became a highway, and the world became connected in ways humanity had never experienced before. No invention in human history has connected more minds than the internet. Originally developed through American research projects, the internet was never meant to be a product. It was meant to be a network, decentralized, resilient, and open. That openness changed everything. The internet democratized information. Knowledge was no longer controlled by gatekeepers. Anyone with a connection could learn, create, and publish. Businesses were born overnight. Movements formed across borders. Voices once unheard found global platforms. The internet transformed education, medicine, journalism, entertainment, and politics. But it also introduced challenges: misinformation, addiction, digital divides. Like all powerful inventions, it reflected human nature. Still, the internet stands as America's greatest global contribution, not because it's perfect, but because it's powerful. It turned humanity into a connected species. America's greatest invention isn't a machine, it's a mindset. A belief that problems are invitations, that failure is education, that tomorrow can be engineered. Somewhere right now, a new idea is forming, and one day it may change everything again. I'm Alina. This is Pulsecast USA, and this is how ideas build the world.